Coming at you live. Coming at you live. Practicing some more generative audio video shit. But first, a little bit of warm-up. Alright, on that note, yeah, just one more round and then start making some music. Damn. Yeah, that happens sometimes. After that. motherfucker. All right. So, yeah, what do we got here? Space Between Space Research coming at you live. Let's start generating some shit, I guess. We are coming at you live. Maybe like for a couple hours or something. Starting to get actually kind of good at the generative probabilistic music, computer music from the future, some shit. But I like to use Reason players or probability stuff. It's pretty good. Now let's start out with maybe like well, I was doing some cool shit with the drum sequencer, playing synthesizers, but yeah, the quadruple note generator and the drum sequencer. I gotta learn the polystep sequencer more. Let's start with the drum sequencer, and then we'll put on like the note echo. We'll that, and then I don't know what's that Scientral, and then yeah, then put that on a synthesizer. Take the audio, Reason player, player one. Take the audio from that, and then we're gonna play like some sort of Arturia V collection synth, or maybe I'll just use Pigments. Yeah, but take MIDI in from player one, Reason rack. Then let's grab some sort of let's just grab Pigments, my favorite. Yeah, so some fancy Arturia Pigments coming up. Where are you? This is a UA new DAW. What's a UA? I don't know what a UA is. But no, it's just Ableton Live. Ableton with Reason. You can run Reason inside Ableton now. Yeah, so just run this default pad, and we'll take the MIDI. And the probability of that second one hitting is much smaller. Yeah, this is Reason inside of as a VST inside of Ableton Live. Pretty amazing time to be alive. That's just a thing now. So I think maybe I'll go back to the default one. So Pigments is really good for like generative stuff too. Cause you can like combine LFOs. And there's all the cool random shit. We'll start with like a function one. From there, I think I want to like maybe change notes, but maybe just keep the same note play. Maybe I should generate some drums first. So to do that, the Max for Live stuff's pretty good too, but I was doing a lot of Max for Live on my other streams. Not that much right now. I'm running like all this VJ software and shit too. But I'm at like 74% CPU, but that's because I'm running Resolume and OBS Studio. But Ableton's just 8% CPU. But I'm not doing like a bunch of Max for Live shit. And I'm not like doing all this crazy MIDI shit yet. But sometimes I'll be up to like 60%, but usually it's not that bad. But I try to keep it kind of minimal. But I can usually do a lot of shit. But like when I start doing like a bunch of visuals, then I'm at like 100 CPU sometimes, and I'm like, oh my god. Frying my CPU, man. But it's alright. But that's what it's for. I guess I'll make some drums right now. Some probabilistic drums. I'm gonna use Ableton drums this time instead of Reason drums. Well, we don't need 64 pads. Let's try this one. More probability that it will hit on the snare be only like 91%. I guess there's some drums a little bit. Let's make Pigments do something cool. I'm gonna combine LFO3 with combine that with like random 2, and then I'm gonna divide it. Some shit like that. That looks cool. That looks like it might be good. The combinator 1, which is a random mix of LFO. I could put it on the pitch. That might be too stupid. Maybe a little bit. So I like to take the MIDI data and send it to my visuals. What is this? Whatever. I'll be like, this is from to Magic. Synth. So from here I take it MIDI from the pigment input. Send this to loopy. First I'm gonna route the audio though. So that's coming from pigment. Then external output number 5. I'm gonna pick it up in the VJ software. I'll do that with the drums too really quick. So I picked up on channel 2. So the drum MIDI come from loop B, channel 2. Wow. And then loop B comes pigments. The MIDI from that comes on channel 1. Move this up. Yo. And the audio for the drums, I need to route that, which is alright, so we should have the routing set now. So if I want to see the drums, so this line's going to be about the drums. Actually, this one's going to be the drums. Which I didn't happen to name label it. Drums are number 2. Oh wait, no, I did label it. No, I didn't. Alright, that should be good. That's just all the drums at once. Actually, something I want to try on this one. Whatever like some RGB glitch RGB thing might do. They're actually, let's try this feedback loop. Is you can put feedback loops directly onto anything in Magic. I'm gonna try that. Try the feedback loop over here instead. Definitely not mess with this more. Alright, I'm gonna try to add some more audio. So we have 2 players going so far. Player 1. Maybe you can make some kind of drone noise. I don't know if I want to use Reason for that, though. Probably just another instance of pigments would be good. Maybe like 4.2.0 length. Line LFO with random 1, divide it, and then we'll combine that on the phase distortion amount. Oh, thanks, Catch Rainbow. Yeah, I've been trying to learn more generative stuff. I think someday it might actually be listenable to listenable stuff. But I've been learning a lot studying this kind of stuff. Oh yeah, then the video synthesis shit. I really like about pigments though, it's like how much you can combine everything together so easily and like have stuff modulate each other. This should probably like make it cut out a little bit. I like to put everything on free run. Oh, you can't put this one on free run though. Oh, it's too bad. Yeah, definitely. I feel like people will tune in and like hear some kind of idea of it and be like, oh yeah, that's kind of interesting. But I think someday I'll be able to make like entire compositions, so it'll just be like all generative, and it'll sound like kind of good, or not just all random weird shit. But yeah, I agree with what you said. Like sometimes it's just like sounds really bad, but then like eventually after like a couple hours it'll start to sound like even the bad shit would be like give me ideas, but like then after a couple hours it's like, wow, it's actually sounding like something. But then I've just been getting better and better too. Oh, whoops. I forgot I was playing the synthesizer. I usually have player one play my drums. Probably easier if I just loaded the preset. Yeah, let's do that. Breakbeat 2, that sounds good. I just put an LFO on that. Dana Dow, what's up? Another LFO. And I'll just keep changing the patterns. That's the plan. I like to write my own pattern. I think I just need to change the notes on this breakbeat. It'll probably sound better. Yeah, that sounds a lot better. Yeah, I liked what I was doing before. I'm just gonna not use the breakbeat preset and just do all original shit like I was gonna do. I just didn't want to program all of these. Is there a way to randomize this? Oh yeah. Yeah, I randomize it. There we go. Like three beats, but I'm doing polyrhythms, but I like the drum on the every third beat kind of vibe. I've put a sidechain compression on this drone patch. Probably like, so I've been making like these every day. I should probably start collecting them and then like, so they're not just like repeating. And I got a whole bunch of them. I gotta like save them better though. Organize this. But it's fun just starting from scratch. I like starting from zero. That would just slow it down too. I'll put more feedback on this whole thing. Actually, I'm just making a new scene for that. More feedback. Speak here at the space between space research. Believe in the feedback loop. Oh, nice, over black. That's definitely going to be useful. Maximum feedback. Walk, 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 walk. Robot computer music. When I finish this album, I'm going to perform it live. And I'm just going to press play. Be like, thank you. Oh, maybe I'll have some knobs I can twist. I mean, that's what the people who make the big bucks do, right? They press play. I think it looks better without the feedback. Like if I have the feedback earlier in the chain, I think that might be cool. But... So here, I got an idea. Some magic music visuals. So if I'll scene 2 duplicate it into the feedback loop and then mix the feedback loop with the original signal. There we go, that looks a lot better. Then it fades into the singularity. Fractal geometry of nature, man. Now we turn the drums down, we just get like drums. Moving drone thing, but it's kind of like too busy. It's alright. Maybe like a granular delay would be useful right now. Let's try it. Let's try it out. So I stopped the drums, and now like most of my movement was coming from so this synthesizer, I don't have it routed into the Magic music visuals, so there's nothing happening. I don't know what I want to make it do though. I guess I'll figure it out as I do it. Take the audio from Pigments number 2. We're going to take audio and MIDI information from Pigments 2, send that to channel 3, and change your colors. Pigment's number 2. Output 6. Let's try it. Let's try it out. Pigment's number 6. Oh my god, everyone. Pix the muzzle is here. Everyone. Pix the muzzle is here. Oh my god. See, everyone cares. Everyone cares, David Pixley. Alright, so this is the audio from, Pigment's 2. And then... I hope so. Yeah, the only place you can see the chat is on Twitch, unless I show it on my screen. Alright, are you happy now? You're on TV, Dave. But yeah, you're on TV, man. Alright. Let's see, what the fuck was I doing? So this gets kind of confusing. I think it'll be okay. Oh yeah, good. So Pigment, this is Pig 2 MIDI. Loopy channel 3. Oh yeah, I noticed sometimes the Facebook chat doesn't show up in my restream chat. I don't know why, and I don't get to hear it or see it. Oh well. Or it usually does though. Maybe you were commenting on old video. So in this one, I was gonna do some kind of effect. I want to do some like really simple, cheesy effect, like a mirror. Actually. Oh wait, the mirrors aren't really audio reactive in this program. Let's try something else. Maybe I'll do like edge distortion. I don't know. But good idea. All right. Well, like the intensity will be the timbre, the tone of Pigment. The Pigment's tone of the Pigment will be... I don't think I routed this right. Shit. There we go. So yeah, it's based on the tone. Smooth it out a little bit. I do that thing, the blend. Yeah, Dave gets it. Yeah, I guess Facebook, they're like, they don't really want to be the live streaming platform because there's already like Facebook and YouTube. They just want to be able to live stream. But yeah, definitely Facebook is not like that great at for live streaming, but that's where all the people are, I guess. A lot of people are on Facebook. Not everyone though. There's a lot of people that don't use Facebook too. But yeah, there's definitely better streaming platforms than Facebook for sure. I'm blending the edge distortion with the overall thing I've been synthesizing. I think it'll look different when I bring the drums back in. I'm gonna bring the drums in.
Yeah, I should turn up my audio quality in case someone actually watches my YouTube videos. Because I only stream at 160. But when I upload videos, I upload them with high quality audio. Like I export it from Ableton at like 24-bit WAV. I don't know, maybe I can make this. I was trying to do something with the MIDI delay effect. Well, I mean, you have my audio interface. You just gotta learn how to use Reaper, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can do something with that player here, Node Echo. Yeah, just send your master outputs into your main input, and then it should, then you just gotta set it up in Discord to say, that you want to use that audio interface and those inputs. And then we could jam. There's no teleportation allowed. There's a worldwide pandemic currently, supposedly. Oh, whoops. Yeah, man, the interdimensional police are gonna have issues. I'm gonna try to generate a baseline with another player. I'm gonna use the quadruple note generator. Make some beautiful music with yeah, we're gonna generate some patterns. And fuck it, I'm gonna use an operator. And you can't stop me. So every, let's say 16 steps, we want it to hit. So that should hit every note. Or 1, 2, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's so I want it to vary maybe like four, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's all 16. Oh, is it working?
I can hear you.
Is it working?
You guys gonna jam on the stream?
I don't know. Is it working though, Dave? It doesn't sound like it's working. Why do you want to jam with us? To stream?
I'm probably gonna go back to sleep. I fell asleep for like 20 minutes, maybe half an hour.
Nice. I want to go to sleep eventually. But I wanted to make
Dude,
some
I was
more.
just reading about like this woman that bought a house with her OnlyFans money.
Wow. Some people.
Spacey, if you could only spread your butthole and buy a house.
Currently not working.
Wait, what, Dave?
Did you route it in Reaper or I don't know. Is it the audio interface active in Discord? If you could just test it in Reaper or Ableton first, it'd be easier probably. But yeah, you should be able to just change your audio interface to the Mode 2 in Discord if you haven't done that yet.
To the microphone. Yeah, I'm sorry I gave you the. I said something before I should have.
Wow, man. You were going full Hollywood on Wolfie, huh?
Doing what?
I said Dave was going full Hollywood on Wolfie.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, screw it. I can do it.
Oh, he was all like, I can get you 2 hours on the air in Berlin. Is that what you mean?
I think so.
So,
It's like, oh, yeah, great, man.
I don't know. It's kind of like TLDR.
Spacey's pretty fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
that was just one of the things I read. Small things.
Only Sims. Only
So I
Sims.
gave
Dave, what's your opinion of Sims? SpaceyBlurr.
I don't really care, but yeah, like it's definitely a trait that exists in mankind.
Yeah, and I was watching that. Did you see like that Twitch streamer? The V chick? Invader V?
No.
She's the one that's like saying like if you don't have $5, you shouldn't be watching Twitch. Like you probably have $5. Give me your $5.
Wow, that's pretty funny. That she
Yeah.
would say that.
Well, and I'm looking at the stream, and all she's really doing is just talking, like begging for money.
Yeah, some people are really good at that.
Yeah, she seemed kind of what's the word? I don't know about a psychopath, but
Sociopath?
sociopath. There you go. And then she was saying, when you sub to her for $5, she says she Googles your email and finds your LinkedIn account and like reads up on you and like stalks you.
Well, I guess it's good to know your fans or something. I don't know.
I mean, what is she? I guess maybe she's just looking to see if they have even more money, and then like trying to extract even more money out of them. And they're like, "Hey, you have a tech job. You can give me more subs."
That's probably what she's doing. Yeah, I heard you, Dave. You're quiet though.
Yeah, I invited. Well, I think that Wolf Asylum deserves that type of attention. And he was asking me why he's got so many little SoundCloud followers. I listened to enough of his music and really started to appreciate it.
Yeah, his music's really good.
So I sent it to Gene and I said, "Hey, this guy deserves that spotlight."
Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't think his music is on the level for Gene to put on his show.
You don't think it's on that level?
No, it definitely is. I don't see why you would think it's not.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh, I must have misread your text.
No, yeah, I was trying to forward it. And then he got like overwhelmed. He was like, "Oh, this is too much. Like, what do you know, you guy? Like, can't put me on like I'm radio in Berlin. Like, fuck you." Or well, I mean, he wasn't saying that, but he just got overwhelmed. Yeah, he's like, he reminds me of like a more extreme version of me when I was making music, but a much more talented version of that, you know? He doesn't want that, basically, even though he was asking me why he's not getting SoundCloud followers and plays, and I was telling him
No one uses
a
SoundCloud
few
hardly.
strategies. And then he was like, yeah, I'm just making this for myself. So I understood that, but so at the same time, I was like, you deserve
Why don't you guys ever video chat? You guys don't want to look at each other's faces or something?
I can put my video on.
Oh yeah, I totally see why now.
Yeah,
I might get some breakfast soon.
Your mic-
I can see why now. Alright, I'm turning it.
Your mic is hella quiet too.
Yeah, okay. Like now I can see why. Dave, you're ugly as fuck.
Way better without the webcam. Yeah. Yeah. Please turn that off. Okay, thank you.
And it's just like paste a vagina on my face, and you're like, oh yeah, Dave. Yeah, that's not.
That's more like it.
Oh wow, Dave. Are we on the live stream right now?
Yes, cunt face.
That's cool. The stuff you were making was really great, and I love how you were like, I don't know, I couldn't really communicate well, especially at first, because I don't think you even saw what I was saying on Facebook. I was watching it and I was commenting. You're talking about making it change every time. Make it change. Keep changing.
Yeah, I've been practicing the generative stuff more. I just start over from scratch every time. I've been exploring all these different techniques.
I gotta get my shit going. I think I might need Toby's help, to be honest, because
Well, I think he said he's gonna eat
it
some
could
breakfast.
take me like 20 hours to figure it out. Toby can figure it out in like 2.
I think I'm gonna
Yeah, I don't know
sleep.
if I'm in the right headspace
or something.
to troubleshoot stuff right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, not right now.
I'm on like a weird sleep schedule.
Not right now.
A lot of times I've been asleep when you guys are like streaming. But then there was the one time where you guys were like talking to me about the stream and you're like, yeah, he's probably sleeping. But I was just watching the stream.
Huh, that's pretty funny.
That one guy
Why
is
don't you
also
chat?
interested. That one guy is interested in the Ninjam thing. If we can get it all going.
I'm friends with that one guy on
There's a lot of
Discord.
really talented people that
So like we can
interested.
just like not skip the whole Ninjam thing and just do it on Discord, since
Yeah,
no one knows
Yeah, I
how.
don't know. I wonder if he
Discord
knows
is
how to
like
route
Ninjam,
audio. I mean,
hear
you would think
it's
somebody
lot
would have a
easier
YouTube
to
video
set
that
up.
would explain how to do that really simply, right? Across all
I hear that
platforms and all
Ninjam is
DAWs
a lot easier to set up
with
now,
all audio
it's way
interfaces.
I don't know.
better,
Maybe.
Don't you think we could just come up with an app? I mean, well, I guess there is that e-jamming app, right?
Yeah, there's some kind of app. I think it's for iPhone though.
E-jamming. I doubt that company even makes any money at all. E-jamming. Learn more.
See, the Discord thing kind of discourages me in a couple of ways.
Oh wow, that's pretty interesting. E-jamming. Free 60-day trial, free 30-day free trial. But how much does it cost after that?
Is that
It's
just
too much, right?
iPhone,
I
or-
think.
Yeah, no, we want free.
$10 a month, $90 a year, $25 a quarter.
Yeah, fuck that. But I
Wow, their
don't see why
website doesn't look
the-
like that good of a design though. Like,
I don't see why there's a movement against Ninjam. I think you should look into the updated Ninjam.
I don't know how to use Reaper very well. Like, I can route some
You
audio.
can set it up in Ableton.
I just don't want to
It's not
redo it.
hard.
Oh, you can do it in
It's
Ableton?
not hard. Yeah, you can set it up with any DAW.
How do you do it in Ableton?
wow.
I'll find the link and I'll send it.
Oh yeah, you don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, wait, how does
I-
e-jamming work?
I knew over a year ago, but they've updated it, so I'll have to send you a new link.
Once you found players that you want to play with, or your friends, or your bandmates, you can easily message online and offline to these users specify and reserve a seat for him. Hope he's there.
I don't know, huh? I wonder if we can just like generate a credit card number, you know, and just do the 30-day trial thing. And like, I wonder if they actually charge like a penny or not.
The Ninjam offers the advantage of having separated stems, where it, like, so for example,
Well, you know, dude, you would record it on your end anyway.
5 bars of shit that you don't want in the song when we're gonna put it towards an album.
Well, we're just jamming. We're not like trying to record anything.
Yeah,
We're just wanting to jam.
We're just jamming, but if you think about it, this could go towards serious album material.
God, Asian Andy's still streaming.
Yeah, he's still streaming. We're all talking.
Well, I mean, if you can't even set up your Discord, then I don't really see you setting up your Ninjam.
I think I could do it, especially with Toby's help. Like later, not right now. You know.
Yeah, I haven't done it in a while.
But I think I could probably do it on my own.
Yeah, dude. Asian Andy, he's sleeping and he's making money. Wow, he just made $14 and he's asleep in his bed.
Wow. Is he streaming? He's not streaming under a category, is he?
Hey, no, he's just on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, like, I don't think you can sleep on Twitch, right? And stream.
You can. You just can't do it under a category.
Oh.
Yeah, you can keep it going on the Twitch. You can. Put,
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure you can't sleep on Chatterbait. Like, and like, yeah, I think that's a big no-no.
I don't know about that. But you can sleep on YouTube and Twitch. You just can't be on a category on Twitch.
Yeah, you record it earlier and then you play it later.
No, you can
Twitch
sleep.
streamers make
on
thousands
Twitch.
literally just by sleeping. Twitch streamer Matthew Mizkiff Renato.
That dude who does the VCV rack, and it's a lot of the time he's not actually there, but it shows.
Oh, Earth Vomit?
Like routing the Earth Vomit.
No, we're talking about people like they point the webcam at their face and they sleep.
Oh, that's retarded.
Oh yeah, that Amaranth chick.
But that might be entertaining for somebody.
You know, I think that's the one that showed her vagina, right? On stream.
Legendary Leia?
No, like Amaranth. I don't know. Maybe I'm confusing them.
Oh, didn't she get banned or something for some reason?
For showing her vagina, maybe.
I don't remember why she got
3-day
banned.
ban.
30-day ban.
I don't really follow big streamers that much.
See, man. Maybe if you just showed a little dick, you could get like famous.
But
And,
didn't Dave already do
You
that?
have to actually show. You have to show
Like you could send out press releases and be like, Twitch streamer SpaceyBlurr has wardrobe malfunction and gets 3-day suspension from Twitch. And then
Well,
people would be like,
everyone would follow me.
yeah, I guess.
Spacey wouldn't want to be banned one way or another because he's already doing stuff that.
It'd still be on YouTube. Unless YouTube
I
banned
swear there
you.
was like people that like swatted themselves and like got in trouble for it. You know, and they were just like trying to swat themselves to get famous.
That's fucked up.
Let's see. Streamer swats
People could
themselves.
just zoom on their nose and then put like a dickhead on the top of their nose and make it look like a dick. And then they get banned for that. You know? I've been
Yeah,
banned
actually, I don't know if
for some
somebody has
silly ass
swatted
shit.
themselves. Oh, this is funny. The Hard Times.
Or got caught doing
SWAT
it.
team actually huge fan of streamer.
Toby's hilarious, man. You know the first time we jammed together, the three of us? Or not, it wasn't the first time, maybe it was the second time. I remember me and Spacey being in this total flow of like the universe was like flowing through us. And then Toby like set up his instrument, and as soon as you started playing it was like an abrupt wake up. It was like, and I realized, Toby, you exist in a time-space continuum that is not this one.
Mhm.
You're like, because I tried to figure this out. It's taken me like years to like really think about it. Me and Spacey were like in this flow. We could just close our eyes and just flow like that for like 2 hours. We set us up like about 20 minutes into it, and you start playing. It's like oh shit! Like immediately wake up. Like what the fuck? Like, and that to me is like it immediately disrupts the flow, but I appreciate it so much because, like, I think about influences that I've had, like Mr. Bungle or Phantom Monster. It's like out of nowhere, this thing comes, and then like, whoa, wake up! And then of course me and Spacey try to figure out how to like go around what the hell you were doing, which we could not figure out. We could not figure it out. But that to me, like, I realized that you're the most talented person. And when you're playing the bass in the Pixelgasm jam, and then you like you go in the other room, come back in with a balloon. And it's like, okay, balloon solo.
We were all like, nitrous? What?
Like, oh my god, that was the best shit ever, dude. That was the best shit. Like, I cannot recreate that ever. But I appreciate it so much, Toby. You don't even understand it. I'm just trying to express. Yeah, you're like, yeah, whatever. Dave's full of shit. But it took me years to figure that out, because at first I was like, oh, you fucked up our flow. Like, you were flowing, and you fucked it up. But years later I realized, whoa, like that wake-up call is like, whoa, wake up, and then figure it out, rather than try to keep that flow going, despite the wake-up call. Like, wake up and then adjust. So, when you think if we did something in the future, the three of us, could be
Hey,
really
wait.
epic again.
Hey, wait, Spacey, doesn't this video look like your dad?
The bunkhouse, but
I guess maybe it's the glasses and the facial hair.
Is there a video going on? You have video?
No, it's in the chat.
I can't look at the chat yet.
Not sure how to go through the chat.
Okay, now I
The
can't. I just
thumbnail.
died.
Dude, you should do an impression of your dad saying
Too
something.
fucking retarded to- I have a nice group going.
Be like, what you doing playing that crazy music?
Video.
That crazy music.
Probably put your video on.
Oh, dude.
I just want to see the beard.
Wait, isn't he like bald now?
What, your dad?
No,
Oh, me?
you.
I don't know, like, I think I keep losing more hair.
I want to see your beard. Turn on the
My
video.
mom's all like, you gotta grow it out to do the comb over like Donald
Turn on
Trump.
the video, Toby. Please.
No,
I
not
see
right
your
now.
face. I
Not
wanna
right
see your
now.
face.
Later.
We need human
I
interact
do.
contact.
Yeah.
Space
I
is
like to
Space is
I identify as Peppa Pig. Okay. I identify as a swine.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Peppa Pig. Peppa
There's
Pig.
nothing wrong with that.
Alright, I'm gonna go see about having a
Out
biscuit.
of all of us, Spacey's the only one who's really doing shit that is next level of like going towards the level.
Yeah, he's pretty committed.
Epic,
Motivated.
epic,
Motivated.
doing something But you,
SpaceyBlurr,
Toby,
you're like the
have
Tony Robbins of
potential.
us.
I think I have potential.
Yeah, he's like the
But,
Tony Robbins, dude.
yeah, Spacey, and I thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're doing it. And it seemed the first time I met you, I was like, this guy. Actually, it probably maybe took me like a few times of hanging out with you and seeing what you're doing. I was like, this guy's doing what I would have done. And then when I kind of left the scene, and I'm sorry for that, for kind of leaving, but it almost felt like, I don't want to say it this way, but it felt like having like if I had a son, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna live life through this person. Kind of felt that way, although we're more like brothers. Like I see what you're doing, and I'm like, that's what I would have done if I was actually doing something.
Be back.
Oh, we lost Toby.
I think he said he's gonna get a biscuit.
I'll be- Yeah, dude. I want to go eat my biscuit.
Okay,
Tend to some things. I'll be back in a minute.
I'll probably go to sleep after I'm done streaming.
So is there a way for, yeah, actually, ask for Jen. Yeah, we're not doing it through the Android. I gotta go back and listen to that jam we did with me and you and Wolf Asylum.
Yeah, it's on
So,
YouTube.
You guys said you were influenced by what I was doing in the Discord, but I don't think that came through on the live stream so much because it was like -6 dB compared, and I don't know how much his came through. But
It all came through.
and there was like very little latency. Did you notice any latency between you and him?
No.
Yeah, so Discord, I mean, it's already there for like if we just want to jam, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I see these people online that they're praising Ninjam now. Because I went on to Chris J's Hangout stream on Wednesday last week. And I was like, hey, yeah, me and my friends did the Discord jam. And like some random person who I've seen before who's like, oh, I recommend Ninjam.
Does it have a higher audio quality?
It's really easy to set up. And I was like, yeah, we did that last year. And it's much improved. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think if we really want to do it, and I think I asked you on Messenger, I was like, do you want to set up a weekly Ninjam thing? I'm willing to throw, like, some money towards Toby if he helps us set it up. Because I don't know if I'm capable. Maybe I need to look into it more on my own, but again, I don't have a lot of money to throw around. I'm not like a rich person, that's for damn sure. But it's something that I really want, and I kind of need. And I mean, I can probably figure out how to do my live stream stuff. I guess I just need to be on the computer more because stuff has been updated since. I still have a perforated eardrum that kind of bothers me, but I think the headphones don't bother it so much because it's more like percussive sounds that have a transient energy. Like it could be something real small, like a click on the table, or the light switch clicking, or the or like a fork clinking on a bowl or something, you know, real simple. That my ear, I hear like a whoosh into my ear. Like you hear the
Yeah,
it doesn't
yeah, Dave.
hurt,
Maybe we should
but
call you Hollywood Dave from now on,
why am I?
or just Hollywood.
I'm not near Hollywood. I mean, I'm close, but why? Because I want attention, or because I'm trying to put attention on other people?
Yeah, no, I don't know. It's just silly.
Why? Because I like put Wolfie in the spot.
I guess so.
Like,
Yeah,
your
in the
shit's
spotlight.
awesome. Like, let's put
Like-
you on the radio. Like, come on.
Yeah, Hollywood
Like,
Dave. I just like that name.
you know?
Calling yourself Hollywood is like pretty
See,
dope,
and
right?
I was
think you're
thinking there's a thing
big
that
deal.
we should start called the Toby Files.
the Toby Files. Okay.
It's like the X Files, but it's the Toby File.
Dude, I was watching the X Files recently, and like, I don't think it's that good. I don't know.
The Toby File.
It's not as good as I remember.
That could be really good. What would the Toby Files be, even? Like, we could define that later on. We could, like, brainstorm. But the Toby Files, it just, for some reason, that got into my head. I don't know why.
Have you seen Toby's files?
I haven't really seen Toby Files, though, although I think he's seen most of my files, at least when I had my MacBook Pro, because
I can give
Yeah, I
you.
don't know how I got
figured
so many
he had,
files,
like,
dude.
full
I can tell you
access
what like
to
a
my
lot of his
computer.
files are, though. Do you want to
Toby
know?
had like full remote access to my computer.
Do you want to know what Toby's files are? I can tell you. I've
I
seen
got-
them.
I know I got like over 50,000 files. That just kind of hurts my head to think about that I have that many files.
How much of it is hermaphrodite pictures?
I don't know.
Well, you have files? Do you have like porn files?
He has hermaphrodite files, like a lot of them.
Oh, that's crazy. What I want you to do, Toby, if you have these files that are like, I have a project called Prawn, and it's all about audio samples of. I haven't done much with it. I need to really like dedicate myself to that because I have long recordings of audio from porn sounds that I need to like put into like a smaller library, but it's going to be low quality audio. It's not like, because I'm already recording the stuff from it's streaming from the internet at the most like 720p, which, you know, it's low quality audio. But to put that into small loops and one hit sample banks, like to have a sample library that's all like gloop, 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 and stuff like that, you know what I mean? I mean, I have a list of, well, I need to make a formal list of what it is, but if you have the Hermes files, it's, I never even thought of that one, man.
Dude, that'd be a good band name.
Can you do that?
Davey Pooh and the Hermie Files.
Davey Pooh in no, Davey Pooh in the Hermes files. No, it'd be Hermie Pooh in the Toby files.
hmm
Toby files is the you cannot name it Davey files. Well, actually, Dave, the name Dave kind of sells. That's why I was trying to think of an alternate name for me to come up with that's something Dave has the word Dave in it.
Why don't you just say,
Just because it sells. It sells like. There's a new company called Dave's Bread, and man, it took off. It was the best bread. But I mean, You gotta make sure that the product is quality.
I don't know, you could call yourself Dave from 2001: A Space Odyssey.
From 2001: A Space Odyssey. That's way too long.
What's the name of your band?
Dave from 2001: In Space Odyssey. How about Dave from 2001: In Space Tobussy? No? Does that not work? Instead of Odyssey.
Oh, I don't know.
That probably wouldn't sell as good.
Dave from 2001: In Space Odyssey and the Toby Files. Or the name of the band could be Dave from 2001 and the Space Odyssey, and the album could be the Toby Files. I don't know. I think if we brainstormed more, like if the three of our heads got together and just talked more often, the creativity could just go rampant and we could figure out some great shit. But it comes down to like how much dedication are we gonna have to, and each of us kind of have to have a job, like to get that shit to where it's like, here is a DVD that when Spacey goes on tour, he can sell this DVD for $10 a pop. And then when people go and put that DVD in there, and then they take some, whatever they take, or they're just sober, and they watch it, and they're either like, whoa, wow, or they're like, this shit sucks, turn it off. And we could care less whether one way or the other. But it depends on like okay, Toby could set shit up. Spacey can produce stuff and produce material. I might be able to go through all the material and edit it and splice it up into shorter videos. But I'm really bad at picking the best chunks of audio. Like I could listen to 30 minutes of us jamming and it all sounds great to me. I might have to listen to it like 100 times before I narrow it down to like 10 minutes. You know, that takes me forever. Whereas other people would be like, oh, this is all garbage. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It comes down to like assigning like specific jobs, like who's good at what. And I can't say I'm good at much. If I was great at editing, and I could get good at editing like video chunks.
Yo, dude, so what are you drinking right now?
Bourbon whiskey. Oh,
You're still drinking the whiskey? Did you mix it with Coke, or are you just drinking it straight?
I bought some Pepsi because we're boycotting Coca-Cola.
Oh, why's that?
They have tested on animals.
Oh.
And they help other companies test on animals. So
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like Pepsi like kills people and stuff. I mean, I think Coke does too.
Yeah, either are probably bad, but we actually saw evidence of Coca-Cola. There was a petition to tell them to stop doing some shit, and when we see that, we're like, don't want to see that.
Yeah,
it's pretty crazy though.
Save the
Like,
polar bear.
do you know like Sabra hummus and like Tropicana juice and Lay's chips? Like they're all like Pepsi products. Tostitos, yeah. It's Pepsi.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess Oreo. What is Oreo's Pepsi too?
Well, Coca-Cola is much larger. Well, Mountain Dew is a Pepsi product. And I thought it was a Coca-Cola product, and also I was really bummed because I love Mountain Dew. And I'm like, oh, Mountain Dew is a Pepsi product. I can get it. I'm really happy. But they're probably
Yeah, Pepsi is probably pretty evil too.
Probably just as shady.
Yeah, no, we were looking into it. Me and that one guy, like, I think because like I came up with a good reason to boycott Pepsi products. So we were gonna put on the rider like,
Really?
no Sabra hummus, no Tostitos.
What was
You know, because they usually, it's weird because you know when you put on the rider, you say you want hummus, chips and salsa, and like like fruit smoothie drinks. It's always all Pepsi products. It's crazy. I guess because that's like the cheapest shit.
Yeah, maybe. So
Yeah.
maybe they're doing more shady shit than...
So the naked juices, dude, those are Pepsi products. It's the Tostitos salsa and the Tostitos chips. That's Pepsi products.
I mean, it's hard to tell, like, what the companies are doing, but once I see the evidence that they're doing it, and I hear about it, then I'm like, okay. Like, fuck
Yeah.
you guys. Like, Procter & Gamble, which are, like, most of the dish soaps, most of the laundry soaps, and a bunch of other products, Procter & Gamble.
Yeah, I don't know,
Pringles-
Spacey. If
Pringles-
Pepsi wanted
Pringles is Procter & Gamble, and they test it on animals so horribly that it's like, okay, if this company like actively was like putting stuff in the eyeballs of bunny rabbits,
are you guys
and then
eating meat?
people asked them to stop it and they kept doing it, then I'm like, fuck you guys, you know? Because once they have evidence of them doing it and they put it on the animal rights thing, and then it goes to Facebook and we're like, sign this petition, stop doing that, and they continue, then it's like, okay, like you guys are totally, you don't give a shit about anything like that's right and correct. Like, what is the right thing to do is not pouring some fucking chemicals into the eyeballs of bunny rabbits. It is not
Dave.
correct. So you gotta stop. You know? But once I hear about it, then that's when I boycott.
Yeah, wait, Dave, where'd you hear about this? Facebook?
I hear about it through Carrie. She's the one who actively goes, like, she's the one who's actively on the animal rights stuff and posts, like, okay, this is, everybody sign this petition.
Okay.
Everybody sign this petition. And she, like, picks and chooses, like, because there's so many of them. But once they're like, okay, you guys stop doing this. And we've been signing a petition. I'll tell you this. These petitions work because in China, there's been this festival called Yulin where dogs and cats are slaughtered.
Yeah.
For meat, and it's not because they're all starving. They don't give this meat away to the starving people that are working for a bowl of rice. You gotta pay to get that. But the dogs and the cats were ruled as like they owned them as livestock. But recently, like within the last month, dogs have been ruled as pets instead of livestock. So now they are pets, and they said they canceled the Yulin festival. So
Yeah, wait,
they've
Dave,
been
what difference does it make
petitioning, like,
if
we
people
were
eat
telling
dogs or
them
cats?
to, like, stop doing
Yeah,
this.
Dave.
Like, you know,
Dave,
we're doing some fucked up shit in the U.S. We gotta fix that. Otherwise,
Dave.
I mean, COVID-19 is basically
Dave,
it's basically a
Dave.
a kick check from God. He's like, hey, humans, stop doing what you're doing. If we're not gonna listen, well, the next one's gonna be a lot worse, man. We don't know how bad this one already is, but it's basically, hey, stop.
Yeah,
doing
Dave.
that.
Dave. So wait, what difference does it make? Do you still eat meat?
I've limited my meat intake, but I have
Okay.
eaten meat.
So wait, what difference does it make if somebody culturally eats dogs or horses or cats and you eat other meat?
What difference does it make?
Yeah. Because cats are cuddly and people have dogs as pets. I mean, people have rats
I
as
mean,
pets.
I'm not really 100% sure on that answer, Tubby.
Aren't pigs like
It
smarter
really
than dogs?
depends on like the treatment of them
Uh-huh.
before. But to me, dogs and cats, I just can't. Like, I stopped eating pig years ago,
hmm
but I
I
have
just
eaten.
I just ate a
have
bunch of
eaten
pork
some
rinds.
beef. Like, and I'm guilty. I feel guilty as fuck that I've eaten the beef.
hmm
But chicken is a little bit on a lesser scale of. I think they don't feel as much as like those cows and those pigs and those dogs and those cats. Definitely feel that shit when they're going towards the slaughterhouse. It's like, okay, like there you go. That's what you're headed towards. Like they already know. It's not okay.
Okay. And
'Cause
Dave,
mostly
this whole animal
everything
testing
humans
thing.
do is fucked up, and I'm partly guilty with that. But I try my hardest to eat as much non-meat and non-dairy product as possible. Every once in a while, I splurge, like I get myself that hamburger that I crave, like maybe once a month. I need to do it less, but
Wow, that's pretty good. You're only eating meat once a month.
I think last month it was twice a month. Last month I did it twice.
That's pretty
The
good.
month before that, I think it was once. But chicken, we've done it a little bit more often. And we've like, I mean, Terry helps because she makes a soup, and she's figuring out ways to make it that doesn't have the meat, and it's not easy. But I'll tell you that. But I will tell you this: that when you're eating that meat, you're basically eating the slavery that they like. You're eating this poor animal that was a slave and was slaughtered. Like that emotional and like psychological thing that animal went through. When you eat it, you're ingesting it. It becomes part of you. You become a slave when you're ingesting it. I truly believe that we're basically enslaving ourselves by doing that. It's not okay. Really, the root of the problem is there's way too many fucking human beings on this earth, and I think the COVID-19 is just a kickstart of hey guys, like stop making more babies. Like,
Yeah,
well,
man, dude, I think this is bad. I'm all out of Mountain Dew. Hey, Dave, wait, so did you actually do any research into this animal testing stuff? Did you do some Google searches?
like what kind?
Oh, just in general searching about it?
Yeah, I've done a little bit of digging around myself.
Oh. Because, like, what I can find, dude,
I
is
actually
like...
found like videos of how they treat the cows, like when a mama cow has a baby and they pull it away from the mama cow, and then they like what they do to the mama's nipples and everything is just
Yeah, Dave. Oh, no, I meant like the Coca-Cola and Pepsi thing. Like, because I see an article, it says that they stopped animal testing like 13 years ago. Both Pepsi and Coke stopped animal testing.
But Coke.
Wait, what? I think you're kind of cutting out. The only other article I can find is like Coca-Cola, their syrup, their corn syrup supplier, they stopped the animal testing like last year. But it wasn't actually Coke, it was their syrup supplier. Is Coke vegan? What you need to know. Are they gonna be trying to sell you shit? Let's see.
Partner company that was doing some shady, and they're like, "Fuck you guys!" Like, all I
damn,
remember
let's
is
see.
what I heard. We were like, "Fuck you," then. You know what I mean? And they did it in a way that was like, yeah, you're probably not going to find it that Coca-Cola company didn't actually do it, because they have all these ways of hiding that shit nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't trust Pepsi either, but I go with Pepsi Cola just because of what I heard. Like, what was actually, like, they actually had the evidence and the petition telling them to stop doing it. They probably stopped doing it, whatever it was. But it was enough for me to be like, well, fuck you guys then. You know? But, yeah, I mean, that's tough. Like we did not get Samsung phones or devices because we know for a fact Samsung has tested on animals very regularly. But at the same time, like, I got a phone from China from another company that I don't know what the fuck they're doing. You know what I mean? So it's you know, you're feeding into whatever humans are doing is fucked up already. But the way to fix it, I think, is to hold people, like, to hold companies accountable for what they're doing. And you kind of need, like, an insider. Like, there's been cases where people, like, like, for example, with the Yulin Festival, there was, like, I don't know if they were Americans or not, but some white people went, and they're like, okay, we're getting in the Yulin Festival, and they're, like, getting, like, video and shit to show what's actually going on. What they would do is tie up a dog with a rope to a vehicle, and then drive the vehicle and drag the dog while it's on fire, because they think the adrenaline makes the meat taste better. When they got that video, like, of it, like, a couple of people, like, the gangsters, like, kind of caught them doing it, and they were about to, like, get killed.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
they got out without getting, like, losing their lives, but this is the type of shit that goes on, and you need people who are like, okay, like, hire me. I'm gonna be working for you in the meat company, and then here's my little phone. I'm getting some video, and I'm posting that shit on the fucking internet, and not a lot of people see it, but when, you know, a good amount of people see it there, we're gonna be so pissed off. And when that happens, that company's extremely, they have to be held accountable. But in some cases, those people that are going in and getting that footage, like, their lives are at risk. Actually, that happened with the Yulin Festival. Like, the people that went in undercover, their lives were at risk.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, like, bring me into that shit with an AK-47 and 5 clips and a couple grenades, and
Well, I don't know
just
about
do my
that,
job.
Dave. I don't know about
But
that.
I mean, plus with there was another thing in Japan. They had a thing where the dolphins come in.
Yeah, the
once
dolphin
a year.
hunt. Yeah, that's not cool.
And they have the 13-year-old boys go out and basically just slaughter them, because the dolphins are like, I love you, I trust you. And they're like,
Yeah,
oh,
no,
I'm
dolphins
just
are
gonna
really
cut your
intelligent
neck
animals.
right
I
now.
wouldn't eat them.
Yeah, but if you put me in that situation with an AK-47 and 5 clips and a few grenades, trust me,
You would
I
kill a
would
bunch of
kill every
13-year-old boys?
motherfucking human that I saw there before they shot me.
Yeah,
I'd
I
be
don't
like,
know, man.
no,
I mean,
this
I
is
would
not
still eat
'cause
some
I saw
dogs, dude,
actual
if I was in
footage, and I was
China.
like, put me in that
Like, when in Rome,
situation.
you know?
I will be there. I will fucking do my job, and I'll be dead after. I don't care. But
Yeah.
after that, you know, you guys are doing some shit that is totally wrong.
Yeah, I hear dogs pretty
I do
gamey.
not agree. But I mean, that's what. And I think social media and, like where we are in the world today, like gives us an opportunity to see the truth, and we can change it. We can do it. Even though in America, like, everything is extremely polarized because of not only the American news sources are either right-wing or left-wing. They're funded by somebody that have an agenda. But then our dumbass president and our social media, everybody's like arguing back and forth. They think that they have to be on one side or the other, but really, if we all actually like just shut up and listen for a second, if we all listen to each other, we realize we're actually really way closer to, well, if I think of like the left wing and the right wing, I think 90% of the right wing and 90% of the left wing are way closer to the center of a circle, or of actually a sphere, because there's a lot of non-partisan registered voters, like, but people feel that they have to choose one side or the other, and that's just not the case. It's just not. And we're actually being targeted by other countries, namely, probably the biggest country that has targeted us is Russia. I don't know if you watched the documentary about how they've been hacking the voting machines, but it's so easy for them to do that. Some of the politicians were like, "Oh no, it's extremely secure." And so Microsoft, for example, they invite people to come in and hack their system, and then tell them, "Okay, how did you hack our system?" And then they defend that. Well, with the voting machines, it's quite the opposite. They're like, "Oh no, do not come in and tell us how we're hackable. We have a team on it. Trust us." These same voting machines were made in 2004. Like, they've been in. It's so easy. You know, all you gotta do is fucking put a little disk in there, and boom, the whole system and it connects to all the other ones. So it's like already the voting system is a sham because of that. And Russia had a major operation. We actually have evidence of that they had a major operation in 2016. Who would they want to be president? Obviously somebody who divides us more.
Yeah, Dave, couldn't you become like the governor of California by hacking the election?
No.
Why not?
I mean, if you hacked it for me, but no, I have enough going against me that there's legitimate evidence that Dave is an asshole. Like, you gotta be a pretty awesome guy to even just run for office. Yeah, well, I mean, obviously, not
what, unfit to serve?
necessarily. Actually, that might not be true. But would I want to be like the governor of California? Fuck no. I think I would do a better job than the governor. Like, these people that actually have devoted their lives to studying like politics and history and all that. Like, they have degrees. Like, they're going into that job because they've devoted their life to building up to that. You know what I mean? Our president is not in that same scenario. He's just a fucking idiot. And that's sad. You know.
But he's got business acumen. I think that's what he's saying.
If he gets reelected. If he gets reelected, he might do better. And I think he would do a better job if Democrats and liberals would shut the hell up and say, "Thank you, Mr. Trump, for doing your best job," and then writing him a serious letter about, could you please do this and this and look into this and that. Like, watch the documentary Ice on Fire, please. because I think he like if we just like spoke to him instead of just being like, hey, I fucking hate you. Instead, just say thank you. We have to start by feeding his ego. Thank you, Mr. President, for doing the best job you could possibly do, and then please look into this and that and the other. I think he would do a better job in that situation rather than all this like hate back and forth thing that's going on. And I see a lot of that, like I see a lot of separatism, and people don't really realize that we're all in this together. And even if you really disagree with, even if you're like on the extreme right or the extreme left, you have much more in common with the other side than you realize. And there's like a brainwashing thing that's gone on. It bothers me. I mean, I posted today or yesterday. I said we need a centralized news source in America that is funded by nonpartisan entities. And that's the truth. But for now, we can go to foreign news sources to get the unspun truth. Like I still go and I watch the news on the left side and I watch it on the right side. So I'm getting basically the spun truth on both sides. But to get the non-spun truth, like we need something that's a non-biased truth, and I think to get that it would have to be a non-partisan funded news source. And honestly, I think it's like 55% of Americans are neither Democrat nor Republican, and the majority of that 55% are non-partisan of the registered voters. So we already have the power. If we had a third candidate that was either non-partisan or other that was like strong, like back in my day there was a Ross Perot guy that ran on his own thing, and honestly he could have been the savior. Like he had actual solutions to problems. We need that so badly. But I'm not the guy. If you want to vote for me, I would vote for Sergio Blue instead of Trump. I would vote for SpaceyBlurr instead of Trump. I would vote for anybody, really.
Why, are you gonna vote for Joe Biden?
Yeah, it's my only choice, just to get him out of office.
Do you know Tobias is a Trump supporter?
I am not a Trump supporter.
That's a
I tried
Tobias
to
is.
find positives.
Tobias supports Trump.
Does he?
Yeah, I can totally be bought with Trump bucks, Trump 2020.
Can you tell me why, though? Like, you know he's a moron, right?
Dude, Tobias?
Yeah, me? I'm a moron? What?
I just want to know. But I want to hear you tell me why.
Hold on, I think I want to get my biscuit oven back.
Well, yeah, I'm probably gonna end the stream and go to sleep pretty soon. But I think next time I stream, I'm gonna grab like all these files I've been working on and try to put them all together.
So what do you do, Spacey? You just not vote?
I voted for weed.
I would vote for that too. I did not vote until this last presidential election because I already figured out that Trump was worse than Hillary. She was such an extreme that Hillary was pretty bad too, but not as bad. So I voted against Trump last time. But before that, I was like, oh, it's all a scam. That's not kind of pretty much true. I mean, if you watch the documentary that's, what's it called? It shows you how the voting machines are all hacked, basically. Or hackable.
Output device. Cool. Hunt.
Oh, Kilchin. Cyber war on America's elections. Copies of interest.
Man, I lost my train of thought.
You're gonna tell Dave about how you want to vote for Donald Trump.
I did. Where did we come up with that?
I wanted to know why.
Where did we come up with that?
I don't know. Well, Spacey said you're supporting Trump. You're supportive of Trump. And I'll tell you why. Because I know you're a smart guy. So I can't see you really being brainwashed so much. So I want to know why. It's just not as bad as Democrats and Republicans. No, it's your right to vote for Trump or not explain me.
Yeah, I guess we could do a podcast, right?
What, on my channel?
I just put
I don't know.
the cyber
There it
war
goes.
on America's elections. And then here I'll put the other link. By the way, Trump rolled back
The election. What?
the CO2 emissions,
Mhm.
the smog. So, hold on. This one actually means more. It's not really about the polarization of the. It's really, I mean, Trump could do just as much about this than the Democrats do. It's just about science. And it's about documentary about. Oh wait, no, it's kind of HBO documentary.
Wow, so this kratom is like kind of affordable, dude. If I'm taking 7-gram doses, it's only 50 cents a dose. It's not terrible.
So ice on fire, that's more of like actual just straight up science. And that's really why currently I will oppose the right wing all day long because in about 2040 we're really going to be feeling the effects. We already are. the one earlier that's about the hacking of the voting machines, that's more about, the elections aren't fair, and really Russia determined our last president. They probably will in 2020. Based on, there's too many fucking dumbass Americans that don't realize what the fuck is actually going on. So they're going to vote. And that goes towards Russia's vote. So we can do it again. We're gonna still stand strong. But the one that's about the science
Alright. I think I'm gonna end the stream, but when I come back tomorrow, I'm gonna I'm gonna combine all my generative patches together, and I'll try to make a more organized shit. And if you guys want to jam, I'm down to jam. But
you helped Sergio figure out how to route his stuff. We do.
well, I guess if Tobias wants to jam, I'm down to jam.
I'm probably gonna touch myself. Go back to sleep.
Sounds like a good idea.
That's okay.
I'll see you guys on the other side.
I only slept for 30 minutes maybe, and then I woke back up. But
That's all you
feel
need.
okay.
Spacey, did you say you're on the other side of that?
Take it on the other side.
So if you touch yourself, think about Spacey. He's on the other side. And basically, you probably because that idea. Oh shit, I should have Dave say shit. That's
Alright, later.